Oh, Gemini, welcome to your Pick a Pile, Pick a Rock 2020 January reading. I actually know and love some Geminis. I generally consider you one of the two evil signs, but you can't help it. You're just what you are. You're ruled by Mercury. I don't know if you know that or not, but your zodiac sign is ruled by Mercury. And you are some of the most fucking intelligent people on the planet. You just don't know how to always incorporate that intelligence in your everyday life. So, when trying to determine what type of reading to do, I had to review that in my mind. Your reading for the month is going to be how to find your truth. Or what is your truth? Or what is the truth that you just can't seem to grab because the other side of you is like, what's going on? Other Gemini, me? And yeah, I know you guys fight yourselves a lot. So let's just see what the cards have to say. We're going to have rose quartz, blue goldstone, turquoise, and I have no idea what this is, to be honest with you. We're going to say yellow rock. Make a choice. If you haven't made a choice, then please pause the video because we are going to proceed here shortly. And today's spirit guide is the narwhal, because they're fucking awesome, and we don't know anything about them, and they're cool, and that's all that it takes. Blah, narwhal of glitter. Make your choice. Don't wait. Make a choice now. I know that's hard for you guys, but one of you pick. Okay. Rose quartz is first. Alright, universe, we're going to try to help the Geminis find their truth. Truth, you guys, is the opposite of a lie. Just kidding, just kidding. Ha ha. I jest. We thank Narwhal for its awesome coolness and for gracing us with his glorious beauty in our reading. The truth is, you guys go against the grain, and I can definitely say that's true. Sometimes the traditional path isn't for Gemini. Well, the Geminis I know. How can they find their truth? Your truth is, I know this is going to sound crazy, but your truth is in your body. Your truth is your passion, your lust. And sometimes speaking on something is a good way to get clarification on how we feel. Sometimes we don't really know what our true belief on something is until after you verbalize it. And being ruled by Mercury, it seems like a really good idea for you guys to verbalize, vocalize your thoughts. Like, sometimes I bet you guys go around so many times in those crazy little fucking heads of yours that you don't know which side of the argument you're on. So talk it out, even if you're talking to yourself. Speak it. But there's definitely some passionate energy here. Creative energy. So there's a reunion that's not going to happen. Something shook up the foundation of your system, of your structure. What you thought was the way you're supposed to go. You think you're supposed to go with the way society goes. Go with the grain. But it's not there this time. And again, it's stressing the physical world being where your truth lies, not the spiritual world. Maybe the truth is, you're overwhelmed with passion for something. And it'll be a slow journey, but you will find spiritual significance if you follow if you follow your path, if you follow your truth. So whatever you're passionate about, it's probably not, you know, what the world thinks you should be passionate about. Like maybe you're in a relationship and it's not what you want. It's not your right calling. Maybe traditional relationships just aren't what's your calling. You're refusing to move away from this conflict, this fight within yourself about who you are and what you're passionate about. The Strength card represents success or victory over our natural desires. So being reversed, I think that your natural desires are what you need to recognize here. Maybe you're homosexual and you haven't been able to admit that to anybody. I don't know. The truth for the Geminis. There's only one way. I think you already know what it is. It's what you're feeling drawn to, electrically charged with. It's time to change your perspective about it. If this is what you are and who you are, what your path is. Five of Cups again, reversed. It's time to let it become what it is. Time to manifest who you are. So stop letting the societal view of marriage or what's accepted, you know, stop letting that rule anything about you. Be you. Don't be stuck in their worldview. You'll start feeling less alone, less out in the cold if you could just be honest to the system that's failed you and accept who and what you are and let it come through. You need to stop and rest and reflect and figure out exactly what that means for you. Passion. Structure. Fate. Yeah. Stop, rest, reflect. See where the system is not valid for you. Stop and really figure out what you're passionate about, because that's what your truth is going to be. It could just be a job. It could be switching jobs, you know, like, this isn't working for me. It's time for me to manifest something that I want to do, not what everyone else wants me to do. And that's when you find your true prosperity. And maybe even a partner. That's when you find your mate. Okay. So you had the Hierophant come out 3 fucking times in this reading. And the last 2 times it was right side up, which is, you know, the spiritual guide. It's also traditional marriage, new beginnings. All right. No question about it. Your truth is not the path you're living. Your truth is your own way. And I do believe if you pick this pile, you're going to know what your truth is. And it's time for you to start making it a reality. Stop hiding behind anything. It's okay to be whoever you are. As long as you're not hurting people on purpose. Like, you can't help if your choice hurts someone because they don't want you to make that choice. Like, if your mom's not comfortable with you being gay, that's not your fault. You be who you are. Period. They have to work through their own negative karma and psychological issues. You got to do you. It's the path for you. I mean, if you can do you, if you can decide to be who you are, things are going to turn around really well for you. And I know that with a small amount of reflection, you'll be able to accept what you need and manifest it. Thank you for watching my Pick a Rock reading, and I hope that this helps you. Oh yeah, all hail the narwhal. Alright, Turquoise, you're next. So, what is this pile's truth? What are the Geminis who chose Turquoise? What is their truth? How do they get to their truth in life? Oh yes, all hail the narwhal. That's our spiritual totem for today. Do you have any other cards you'd like to? Oh, yeah. A lot of no teamwork on your guys' vibe. Anything else? Too many cards. There we go. All right. So once again, Geminis, I'm just going to say sorry that the vibrations of the universe are putting you through a situation where you feel alone. Because last pal kind of got that energy too. So your truth. A collaboration or relationship that you thought you really felt in your heart has not been prosperous for you. Let's just see what comes out next, because I'm not sure exactly what failed in it. But the group dynamic, whatever it was, ooh, failed. I will take these 3 cards. So something wasn't beneficial for you. Or there was a false prosperity in the past. Lust wins out over logic. And it broke your heart. Your view of what a perfect, or traditional relationship, or your ideal marriage, spiritual partner, it's not what you thought it was. It could have just been some karma you had to clear up. Any other messages from you, deck, for their truth? Helping them find their truth? Geminis who chose the turquoise stone? Any other cards coming out for their truth? Yeah. So it was a love, romantic heart relationship type of situation. Fuck you, cards. That was awesome. They said slow down, Sarah. So a relationship that felt like love. That failed due to lust winning out over logic. Maybe somebody from our past returned and threw a fucking stick in the spokes. You didn't see it coming. Oh man. Definitely a divine or fated or karmic destined. This is somebody you had to meet. This is a relationship that had to happen. there were illusions there. I feel like you're on the side that got their heart broke. Hold on, guys. I gotta get one more thing because I personally now am invested in this enough for a little bit more clarity. So the truth for this group of Geminis who chose turquoise, there's a pairing that appears to have been a good match, a divine match. And we have no new beginning. We have the Ten of Cups a couple times here. Reversed King of Fire, so reverse Knight of Fire too. The truth is that they were betrayed? No. The truth is that there was the one? Maybe. Oh, my cat just touched me with the tail. Past life. Oh my gosh. Okay, so very rarely do they come out like that. In that order, you know, the one of each. So Pisces. Remember your dreams diplomatically. Reconsider the idealization of relationships. Now is not the time to be part of something overwhelming and get a fair deal. There will not be... Wait. Oh, wow. There will not be balance spiritually. Oh, wait, no. I did have them right. My bad, yo. There will not be spirituality to ultimately experience balance. Anxiety about trusting the psychic knowledge of cooperation. Trouble resulting from the indecision of or about your partners. So, the truth for you, Geminis, who chose turquoise, is that this relationship was not the one. It's not the relationship you thought it was. I know you're probably pretty invested in it, but it's Neptunian. It's an illusion. Your truth, in my opinion, per this reading, is that they are not the one. It's time to move forward, move away. And if I'm incorrect, by the gods, don't ever base your life on a tarot reading. Just let it show you options that you may not be paying attention to. So if I'm wrong and this person is the one, then you need to reevaluate the way that you're looking at the relationship. Everyone's human, everyone's flawed. Even the perfect mate for you, even the one that the gods picked out themselves, is still going to be a human. We're all going through the human experience. No one here alive right now has manifested their godhood enough that they're flawless, and even the gods are flawed. I mean, that's a huge lesson of creation, is that even the gods make mistakes. Even the one God, for you Christian folks out there, even the one God makes mistakes. I mean, if we're made in the image of God and we are some messing up motherfuckers, just know that everyone is flawed, but that doesn't mean that they're not the right match for you. So I hope that helps, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your month, and I hope that you find love and truth, because I know for quite a few of you Geminis that all you really want is love. And everyone deserves love. Everyone is deserving of love. Once you start knowing that, you'll start inviting the right people into your life. Thanks for joining me. Okay, human mortals who chose the yellow rock, this is your reading. If anybody can correctly identify the yellow rock, I will give you a free personal reading. Let's see if I can get a better focus on it. Focus, camera. It doesn't listen. It doesn't care. Usually it actually takes better pictures than this. I don't know what the fucking problem is. Anyway. Gemini, who chose the yellow rock. What is your truth? How do you find your truth? And let us all remember to thank the mighty narwhal for his spiritual greatness. One jump already. The star, hooray! Your truth is your wish. Your truth is what you hope for. Oh, I was hoping somebody get a freaking positive reading here. What is the truth for the Geminis who chose my yellow rock, but I don't know what it is? Nine of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. So, anything else, little guys? Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. So we have your hope. You know, that's the star of your hope, your guiding light. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment and it's reversed. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping the benefits of hard work, ending a cycle, and then resting. So let's go ahead and grab the next deck and see what our clarifiers are. It's weird to have, I think wish fulfillment reversed next to your wish is a weird thing. Maybe your truth is that you're waiting for something to end. Just waiting and waiting for it to end so that you can just take a break. What is the truth? How do these people find their truth? How do we help them find their truth? An illusion. Partnership. Okay, so a relationship ending with someone who's not the love you wanted. Put your hopes out to the wind. A lot of hoping energy, a lot of wishing energy. Falling of structure. Waiting for this to end. This relationship. Please provide any insight you have for the people who chose the yellow rock. The Geminis. The intelligent Mercury ruled Geminis. Yeah, that's a failed or no, not perfect relationship. That's the traditional structure of marriage. Happy life. And illusions. Again, I kind of feel like you're tricking yourself into thinking that this is the Ten of Cups. This is your love, and it's not. ship. Maybe it is. Maybe your truth is that you want it to end, but it is perfect. Please clarify. Oh, that's collaboration and celebration. Or collaboration, I'm sorry. All right. This is a little thick for me. 1 second, guys. Okay, so only you know at the end of the day if you're honoring the truth or if you are moving forward with a relationship that you know is not what it's supposed to be. So your truth does lie within this relationship. The truth of knowing whether it's what you want, whether it is the benefit of your hard work, or whether it's an illusion created by structure. An illusion created by maybe what you used to think is what you wanted, or what the rest of the world views things as. That's very similar energy to, you know, the last reading. Like, it seems like you Geminis are getting caught up in everybody else's view of what's right. But you have to have the strength to live your own truth, to move forward with what you know is right. Even if there's conflict, you need to honor what's not. Hold on, let me try to reword this. Spiritual, moral rightness, or choices that will enhance that side of you, as opposed to physical world gain and comfort. The truth, again. An action of emotion. I'm not really sure what to tell you guys, and that's very rare. I have no feasible insight on this. Alright, let's see what the karma cards have to say. Service to others. Anything else? A different way of looking at what's good for us. Your truth is not everybody else's. I guess that's the best way for me to put it. I would recommend sitting down and figuring out why you think you're in the place you're in, and really doing the personal work to figure out if it's the right path for you. Yeah. Are you in love? Are you happy? Is this where you want to be? Or are you just there because that's where anybody else would be, or that's where someone else wants you to be? Yeah. I hope this helps. I won't wait too long to do more readings because I'm feeling like I need personal clarity on that. I'm not even a Gemini. But yeah, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching and keep making progress. Last but not least, we have the blue goldstone pile. Geminis who have chosen the blue goldstone, let us help you find your truth, and let us remember to thank the great narwhal spirit, for it is glorious and awesome. Blue goldstone choice. Geminis, how do you find your truth? How do we help them find their truth, cards? What is their truth? What is the truth? Nope, not yet. What is the truth for these people who have chosen the blue goldstone? What is the truth for this pile? What is the truth for the people who have chosen blue goldstone? What is their truth? It's startling how the same cards can come out for all these piles. All the Geminis must be having a very similar energy. Okay. So there's a need to change a relationship. Probably somebody from the past, a past life even, maybe. But you're trying to make this choice, and you think, you know what you hope and you want, you know your wishes, your guiding light. You know what that is. But there's conflict. You're not guarding yourself because you're so desperate for this love. What is the truth for these people? What is the truth for the Geminis who chose the blue goldstone pile? What is the truth? You've got some realistic concerns about honesty of the heart. Smoke and mirrors about a choice regarding divine love. Now just remember this, guys. One, just because I say divine or whatever, love, doesn't mean romantic. Doesn't have to be. All of you Geminis apparently are living in this world created by other people's view of what's right. Or a past view of what's right, like maybe traditional 1950s marriage, and that's not reality. Your truth might be that just can't be the way you live. Or there's an unconventional love that you're refusing because you don't think it's acceptable. And maybe that's right. Maybe it's not acceptable. But if there's two consenting people, maybe it's your choice to be in an unconventional relationship. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. So divine timing. This is not the right time. Not the right time for success. with an action of love. There's no balance. Wow, you guys all got this generalized Two of Cups energy. This good pairing. But maybe it is just the timing that's off. Maybe it was a love from the past that's not being willing to put in the work. Carrying this heavy burden instead of letting it go. Is it really that hard? Is it more work to let it go? Because you feel a spiritual connection to this person. But you can't act on it. What is the truth for the people who chose blue goldstone? You're not moving forward. Now is not the time to move forward. Your illusion, there's an illusion being created by somebody. Damn, water reverse. Not as bad as it looks. Passion in the beginning. Taboos. Take your time. Take your time and really find balance within yourself. If you want to start a new prosperous thing, or even if you want to find true prosperity, you can't be trapped in this traditional view of things. I feel like you're lying to yourself about something. Maybe you don't want to admit that there's this love. I don't know. But it's not the time to be in a group collaboration or in a relationship. It's time for you to not betray who you are and heal your own wounds. And once you figure out who you are and how you've been hurt, maybe you'll be able to heal it enough to be able to find this past love and make it work. But right now there's realistic fears. There's a realistic problem with this relationship developing. And I do think that the stigma of society might be playing a role in the entire Gemini collective as far as what you guys think is okay or what you guys think is gonna work. But we're in Aquarius season and we're in the age of Aquarius right now. You have to find out what you are, who you are, what you want, what works for you, what is your truth. And once you can figure that out and truly know it, it's time to get comfortable with it. Don't be ashamed. As long as whatever you want and love and need or whatever, as long as you're not hurting somebody on purpose, like you can't help if your choice hurts somebody who's in love with you that you're not in love with, or if your parents don't agree. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. I mean, as long as your truth is born of love, I have to believe that it will be okay. Act out of love. Figure out what from this past life or past like timeline you're in isn't working. Something is still a realistic fear. So you know it's a problem. Seven of Swords. Taking it, it's not yours. Yeah. It's the worldview of what is okay and acceptable in relationships. I think that's holding you back. So your truth is that you have to be different. You know, it's okay. You guys are Geminis. You guys are weird as fuck. But you're smart. You know what's, you know, you guys have a capacity to understand and process information. It's unreal. And I'll bet you know the answer to this. If you chose the blue goldstone, if you're a Gemini at all, you know why your dream isn't manifesting. You're letting societal views affect your heart. You can't do that. You gotta do you. I hope that this helps. Join us again. Hopefully we'll have some more readings up soon for you guys, and good luck.